Hey folks, welcome here again. We're with our favorite home stager, Deb Goode. And we've been talking about home staging. We've done other videos and things, but today we're going to talk about curb appeal because it's springtime and it's about the right time that they should start doing some work on their houses. Now, the first question I know the answer to, you know the answer to, but for everybody else, why is it important to be a home stager?
Why
curb
is
appeal
curb appeal important? It's important because if you're going to sell your house, it is the first impression that a buyer is going to get of your house. Whether or not they even want to come in to see your house is what they see on the outside. So I think things that are important are mulching your flower beds. I always suggest putting some flowering plants in there. Reds and yellows really pop. Power washing your stoop in your driveway. And I think especially painting your front door and making sure your shutters look nice too. Gutters, everything. They look at everything while they're standing there and the realtor's trying to get the door open. They are all going to be, standing there looking around at your house. So that's why it's so important to have everything look great before they even walk in the door.
And those aren't very expensive things.
No.
The mulch isn't that bad. The painting at the front door, and those things are not that expensive and pretty low, easy to do.
True.
Now, with the color of the door, we've had a few chats about the color. The one we have here is brown on the outside. And you're okay with that color?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
It's a natural color door, and it's beautiful with the gray siding. But sometimes if you need to paint your front door, a lot of people say red doors sell houses. Well, I wouldn't say that's always true. I think it depends on the house. And so whenever I come over, I usually try to suggest the best color for your house.
Okay.
And it's not a fire engine red. If it is a red door, it would be more of a darker red. But I usually suggest that the door matches the shutters. A lot of times that looks real nice too. So again, it depends on the house, what looks good with the house.
Same with the flowers, I assume. So if you're going to put a bed of mulch down and you're spending a lot of time, you want to plant a few things in there here and there, but you got to be careful of that too, right? Okay.
Right. So I think some foundation plants are really important, as well as some flowering plants. But I've even suggested, unless you have an absolutely gorgeous door like Billy does, that a wreath on the door looks very nice and welcoming. And this time of year, spring wreaths are gorgeous, like the forsythia wreaths. And they really make a door pop from the street. Okay,
that's great. And then we're trying to throw a couple of links on here too, because we and I have talked about the fact that you want to try to make those plants native. You want to make them Maryland. You can get plants from almost anywhere, but that doesn't mean they're good for your garden.
Right.
And I know we talked about it too. My wife did a lot of research, and she made sure that the plants we put here were anti-deer. Like we don't have the deer eating them up and stuff, because no matter what color they are, if the deer is going to come eat them.
That's right.
That used to be red, or that's supposed to be red, but now they're gone. So you have to do a bit of the research, and we'll try to throw some links on there as well for you to do some research and look it up. But look into it. Don't just throw them in there just because they look nice. You got to be careful too.
Right.
Good
advice. Good advice.
So we have the front door. We've got the mulching and doing other things as well. Now, I know that you can come and help people as well.
Absolutely. And when I do a home staging consultation, I do inside and outside. So I not only walk through every room of the house, but I also go around the outside and try to help as much as I can, give advice, which you can take or leave. But I found it to be true after being in business for 9 years, what really works. So I'm happy to help.
Now, you don't have to be selling your house, though, either. Like, if it was for me, I'm very reliant on my wife to make sure she plays. But not everybody has that, or not everybody has that sense. So sometimes you really have to have somebody come by and just take a look at what your house should look like, right? You do that as well.
Yeah, objectively.
Excellent.
Yeah, I think that's really important, and I can help be the objective observer here.
Excellent. So, all right, so be sure you give Deb a call if you have some questions about the curb appeal of your home or colors, and we'll throw some plant suggestions on there, not necessarily a plant expert, but when it comes to colors and things, you can help as well, right?
Sure, absolutely.
Good. So be sure now that the weather's supposed to start getting nicer that you give Deb a call and you get out there and do some work to make your house look as good as possible, because it is a very sound investment. So give Deb a call. Thank you again for showing up and helping us out with some things, and we look forward to the next one.
Happy to help. Thank you.